Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome, come on in, say hi. As all you know, I do my nerdy collection of my nerdy. I did the bee the first time, and then I did a bunch of bees, and then I did my nerdy mummy. I still gotta finish, we have to do a nerdy scarecrow yet. I've got to get him done. I had to order some more glasses. Tonight we're gonna do the nerdy snowman. Hey Deborah, how are you? Okay, so normally I would do grunge, but I really want to stick with a white snowman this time. Hey Carolyn. So we're going to take a white diabetic sock from Dollar Tree. So try to get all the dirt out of that. So we're going to put it in this cup. Hi Susan, how are you? How are y'all doing? I'm hanging in there. I was just having a rough day today trying to figure out. I figured out what I wanted to do tonight, which wasn't this. Crafting with Southern Belle. How are you? What is your first name? Hey Lori. What I wanted to do, and then I started to stain my boards, right? Hi Levon. So I went ahead and stained my boards. In the process of staining my boards, I dumped stain all over my nice garage on the floor. So I got the sawdust out, cleaned it all up, and then got the Dawn soap out and scrubbed it down the best I could and rinsed it down. I still have stain all over my hands still inside. I got most of it off, but not all. So let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. Hey Dawn. So we're gonna take, with this diabetic sock, it's about 2 cups to do these little nerdy creatures of mine. And as you get it, and you wanna put it in something tall. Thank you for sprinkling. You want to put it in something tall because you want to keep filling it, okay? So we're going to go ahead, and Dollar Tree's great for the rice and the beans. You can use beans too. Hey Brenda, so if you wanted to use beans, but beans will work just as well. Did I use beans here? Yeah, see, like this is part of my scarecrow I have to do yet. I haven't done it. Hi Caffeine. But this has got beans in it. And it feels the same, it's just different, but this is going to be the scarecrow, but I ran out of glasses, so I ripped glasses off of something else so I could show you guys this tonight. So let's put our second cup in here. Go ahead and always measure. 2 cups should be just enough. You don't want too much and then it gets to be a chubby wubby. Hey Donna, how are you? So we're going to go ahead and put that in. And these tall glasses are perfect. And these are Dollar Tree glasses, tumblers, or vases, or whatever you want to call them. But they work really nice to get these tall socks. Oh, cool. Birthday parties are always fun. So let me see where we are on here. See, it's usually pretty good. You don't want too much, but pack it down a little bit. Hi, Dorothy. How are you? So let's go ahead and, oh, I need a second rubber band. I was not here. Let's rip this one off of here. I can always put another one on here. I had a whole ton of rubber bands and I cannot find them. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. Hey Debbie. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Save this because this comes in handy for something else. Hey Sheila. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get this tied down really good. We just don't want it to deplete. Now this is the bottom of the nerdy snowman, the bottom. Want this goofy part always at the very bottom. So we're gonna glue it. I actually have so much fun with these. They really are fun. And if you ever need the glasses, Sherry from Sherry's Decor and More, she will cut you glasses. So these I bought online. Hang on, I'm sticking. These I bought online. They're 3-inch. Hi, Maria. These are 3-inch. These are excellent for these little guys. And most small things, they're perfect. Now the bigger ones, which are the, I think 4.5, those are great for bigger projects, but you don't want too big of a eyeball. How are you doing, Maria? Okay. Now let's get him puffed up a little bit. We want to figure out where his body's going to be. Now, we want this part to the back. Aren't they cute? So remember, he's a snowman, so we got to puff him up a little bit. And remember, he'll have a scarf, hat. So we're gonna work on him a little bit. You just gotta adjust these, gotta adjust your snowman. Sometimes they have a little bit bigger head, littler, smaller, rounder. He's a little fatty here. Trying to make him nice and round. I think his head's too big. Hang on. Yep, I gotta be careful. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So I always take this part. Hi, Delia. Is it Delia? Hey, Mary. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just speech impediment today. So we're gonna make our little nerdy snowman. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it one more. Been bumming so much with errands and helping people and hubby, and my heel hurts real bad. How are you doing, Delia? Is it Delia? That's what it sounds like, I'm pretty sure. So my foot is in pain. So now we have our little snowman. Always headpiece to the back because that's the bottom of the sock. You don't want to look at that. Okay. So what I decided to do is, and I do this as standard. Okay, I have a pattern of this top hat. Hey, Sissy, I have a top hat I made. And this is basically just a guide for me. So I try to always have cardboard cutouts of all my sizes and shapes and stuff, and I keep them. Hi, Colleen. I save all of them so that I have something to guide me to the next one without having to sit there and rethink. So all I did is I took a piece of fabric. Don't worry about perfection unless you have to. But I cut a straight line here. Somewhat straight, not very good. And then a cardboard on the other side. This is going to be turned inside. Delilah? Is it Delilah? Special needs child. Delia. Oh, got it. I'm special. Hi, Charlene. Okay, so now we're going to take the top. I'm so special sometimes. I'm sorry. I take a little piece of cardboard. I stick it inside for the hat. This is a top hat we're making. Now I got to line this thing back up again. God, do I feel special now? How are you doing, Deborah? So now we're going to line this baby up. Hang on. I have to go back here. I had it all lined up, and then I moved it. And the point is this. I like a little firmer hat. So it's, hey, Tamala, when it sits on his head, it's not going to bow down. So we're going to go ahead and glue that. God, do I feel special now? You should see the webbing over here from my glue gun. Where is my... It's just, I don't know what its problem is, but my glue gun sheds and it disperses web everywhere. And I tried to get on earlier, you guys, but a lot of people wanted to get on, and I just felt they picked it first, and I figured later wouldn't hurt. I will be on tomorrow. I believe Thursday. I have my craft around the clock. I know, I'm special. It's not American. Delia. Hi, Shauna. Old broads and old boards again. What's your first name again? God, I feel special today. It's just ignore me. I'm just having a moment here. Today has just been a day. My feet hurt. I'm just falling apart. Ruth. Is it Ruth? Hi, Serena. Old broads and old boards. Is that Ruth? I'm guessing. Deborah? Ruth? I'm going to get there. I'm going to remember everybody. So, okay, this is what we're trying to achieve, guys. This is what we're trying to achieve. Okay, so now we have the base of the hat, or the top hat. We have the cowl that'll go around. Hi, Creekside, Country Creekside Creations. Welcome. So we're going to put this in the center. So I just need to get rid of some of this excess. Is everybody doing good today? So what I did is I took a piece of... No, I don't. I'm not there yet. I'm trying to get into a antique mall or an antique store. But we'll see what happens with that. Hi, Ellen. I'm waiting kind of to hear from them. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I'm kind of waiting for them to let me know if they want me to be part of their group. And, you know, to be there. So I don't know yet. I haven't heard anything to get rid of this. I would like to, but I just need to know soon because otherwise I got to figure out how I'm going to make stuff. So what I want to do is just turn this in and then we'll glue it. I'm just trying to find the right size. Now some things are more perfect than others. Don't worry about it. Mostly all the stuff is going to get covered. Just black on top of black is really hard for me to see. Okay, so we're going to put some more glue on this one. I'm hoping to someday, I do sell my stuff on auction though. I would love to, I'm just not there. My world's been changed since my husband had his camp. It's Deborah. I kind of thought, hey Deborah, how are you? My husband's gone through chemo and he's now dealing with surgery on his shoulder, and he had to go have fusions, and it's just too much going on this year, too much medically going on, and it's just, I just don't have time. My world just was changed, and I mean, it'll get better, it will. It's just, it takes time. And eventually I will. Eventually I will. I just gotta get there yet. Just gotta get there. One day. And then now my topper is just another piece. Hi Amy. As I put this in the center, and I'm just gonna bring the pieces in because I want the top part to be, hi Iris. I know you guys understand. It's just when life throws you little curveballs, you just don't have a whole lot of leeway to do things, and it will get better. And see, I slit all these pieces so I can take and put them around so they all have slits. So this makes it easier to bend around the thing. And you know, I got offered a couple times to do it down in VA where we're at. It's just don't have the time right now. And then I ran into this little nice lady. She's in her 70s. She was at Brahms getting groceries. How are you doing? Hey Barbara. Hi Rosemary. And she's getting groceries, and then the lady goes, "You're not walking home, are you?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm walking home." And she goes, "Well, where do you live?" And she told us, and I'm like, "Nah, I'll take you home." So I took her home, and then found out she had an ear appointment. So I took her yesterday? Yeah, yesterday to the ear doctor. And then I got to help her still with her phone. We got her a new phone. The problem is they transferred the data over, but it didn't transfer everything over. So now all her pictures are gone. And I feel really bad because she doesn't have a whole lot of pictures of her family. You know, she lives by herself. Not a lot of her kids come by, which is sad. It's absolutely sad. So I'm kind of there just to help her out. Sorry guys. You know how glue is? It just gets everywhere. Y'all doing good? I'm just trying to get all this excess off. When you touch the black, it's like you get all glue attachments to you. So taking care of her and helping her out and all that other stuff. So doing my part. I believe I was meant to be there. Well, hi Rovina. The problem is she's 72. She's definitely not up on the phones. She knows how to use it to call. She figured out Facebook, but she's not savvy in the everything else. And Texas Chicken Ranch. Hey, welcome, girl. Yeah, well, she's got she had Metro PCS, and then we got her to not Metro PCS, and then she went to T-Mobile. Not sure if that was any better, but what do I know? So we tried. We're working on it. Just try to get her. I'm gonna get with her tomorrow. I've got to get Texas Chicken Ranch. What's your first name? I'll figure her out. I mean, like I said, I just feel bad. She's, you know, not everybody's savvy with phones, and you really feel bad when people aren't, because you wonder if they get, you know, people take advantage of that. But the guy was sweet, but I just don't think he paid a whole lot of attention to what he was doing. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we are going to attach his little hat to him. Trying to make sure there's no gaps. So, and we were there for 2 hours. I was standing on my feet for 2 hours. Kathy, how are you? I'm an Olsen. My husband's an Olsen, Kurt Olsen. We're originally from Wisconsin. We're down here. Hey, Jane, we're down here in Texas since 1986. I feel really bad. This stuff got all over the place. I'll let it dry and pick it off. Okay, so we're going to put this on. Remember this goofy part to the back of the sock. This sock has not been treated, nothing. Just we're kind of a little fat guy here. So we're going to go ahead and put his hat on. Always run out of glue. So I'm just helping her out the best I can, and she appreciates it. And sometimes you just gotta push on him to get him. Hey, Sandy, you're from South Dakota? Oh, and nice to meet you too. Yeah, we moved here in '86. Yeah, I'm gonna turn his hat around a little bit better. Okay, I want to just make sure he's sticking. There, I'll have it stick. He'll be cute when we're done. Hi, Daryl Burger. Daryl's Burger. How are you? Hi, Stephanie Wisby. How are you? Okay, so you can see where our little fat guy's going. Our little nerdy guy. Okay, so now I'm going to clean up his hat. And like I said, my visual here is not as good. I'm a little crooked on his hat, but it'll be fine. I'm not going to put the nose and the eyes on yet. I'm going to, here, I wanted to ask you guys. I found this ribbon at Dollar Tree. I think Dollar Tree or good Dollar General. What do you think about putting this around his hat? What do you think about putting it around his hat and then adding greenery and some beads and stuff or some berries? What do you guys think? You think that looks okay? Don't worry about it, Sandy. Nobody's ever like, hey, Sherry. So what do you think? Should I put this one around him? I'm kind of going with the red theme on him. What do you guys think? Yes, Sherry, I'm asking. Totally Together Crafting by Brenda. How are you, Brenda? Love all your stuff you do, Brenda. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it since that would be nice. Thank you, Amy. Hi, Renee. How are you? I do like the stripes. I have such a hard time going. I love my traditional, but I also like whites and silvers and stuff. I have to move outside my box of color lately. We will be adding snow to his hat because he definitely needs snow to cover all the glue. Hi, Marcella. Thank you, Janet. Okay. Gotta make sure, sometimes this thing doesn't roll. Okay, so now we've got that. He's kind of a little tipsy. Okay, so now we're gonna cut him his scarf. I can't see what I'm doing. The lighting in here is horrible. I'm gonna try the best I can. I want to keep the shaggy part on the end, or on this part. I really am bad at cutting, but nobody's gonna notice it. You guys notice it? I notice it. I need a real cutter. You're not going to notice a whole lot of it because it's all going to get wrapped. He's a little chubby. We're going to call him Little Chubs. I think it needs to be, it's going to have to be longer, guys, sorry. Hi, Lindsay. Sorry for coming on so late, you guys. I'm going to change that up. I think it needs to be longer. Kurt, you got that? Hang on. Kurt, you got the bread? Yeah. Okay. He's making bread, but has a tendency to forget that he's got something in the oven. Hi, Shyla. So let's just go here. There's a good straight line for me. I just don't want it to burn. Just let it go a little longer than this. That should be good. That was funny because my sister gave me this blanket with these, and this works out really well for all the scarves. Hi, Jill. How are you? I got all the glue all over the place. So we're going to take this. I may have to. He is really a chublet. Okay. I could cut it down, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think he looks fine when you're make him a little. Yeah. Try to get him to cover all the way over here. This glue gun just whips glue everywhere. Here. Yeah, I don't think I like it this thick. It's got to go a little thinner. Sorry, guys. Hi, Dusty Grannies. How are you? Hey, Denise. I'm going to change this up a little bit more. I don't want it as wide. And we are going to add, actually, I'm going to add this to the end of the scarf before we start. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. All I'm doing is taking string, and this will be my end piece. You've seen me do it before if you've been on here. And we want to do it in the insides. The problem is with glue, it sticks on everything. Just want a little bit on the ends to look like a, it's my great, I just want a little bit of frill on the edges. Hi, Midwest Angel. How are you? What is your first name? And welcome. And if you guys have been, hey Tessie, how are you? Hey, Cindy. Make sure I got Chubby here fixed up a little bit better. I think he looks better now. I didn't like the overpowering, heavy duty. There. He looks much better now. Doesn't he look much better now? Hi, Gina, how are you? He looks much better now. Move that out of the way. I'm trying not to mess with his face. Oh, shoot, that's the back of his hat. Jeez, am I special or what? Sorry, guys. When in doubt, just rip his clothes back off and start all over again. Okay, now he's better. That was his back of his head. That's okay to be on the side, that's fine. I have so much glue on me. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and make sure I find out where his cheekers go. We're not done. I did it again. How do I do this, guys? His hat's there. What am I doing? I'm going to need a seeing eye dog soon, guys. Seriously. There. Now. So you can kind of see them. Thank you, guys. Hey, Steph. If I miss you, I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, so I want to figure out where his... I feel like Sherry did today with stuff everywhere. So he's going to have buttons and stuff, so we'll fix him up. Okay. I just need to figure out where his eyeballs are going to go. So I got his cheekers, and then I'll make his... Okay. Give him his cheekers. Okay. I'll get his nose in a second. I'm going to go ahead and get his eyes. Hey, Tracy. How are you? Hey, Louise. I've got so much glue coming out of that glue gun, it isn't funny. Trying to stay in a circle so I don't mess him up. He's still got lots. He's got some decoration to go on him yet. But you guys get the general idea. Okay. I'm going to dry him a second. I'm not going to move my thing. I'm doing surgery, guys. Hey, Daddy. I don't want to move him. I got to clean all this glue off. My glue gun is already attached to my dryer here. I need a new one. There's so much glue wasted right now, it isn't funny. Okay, now I need just a little white for the tip of his eye. Hang on, I don't want to move him. Need to find a tiny brush. I have to do it a couple times because the white is. After a while, it's like my eyes are just doubling over here. Okay, so let's glue his little glasses. I broke them too, believe it or not, I broke his glasses on him. Okay, there he is so far. Hey, Barb. I do too. I have, it's sad because it is the biggest waste of glue in the world here. I need a new glue gun, that's all I can tell you. Okay, so now we gotta put his nose on. Okay. Thinking maybe his nose need to go just a little smaller. Go a little smaller. Okay, we're gonna put that on him. Okay. So there's a little nerdy dude. Oh, thank you, Tessie. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so we're not done yet. Let's start vamping him up a little bit. I'm going to add a little green to his top. We'll keep building up on him because he's not a very big snowman, but I got snow also I got to put on him. I had to go out and buy some more snow. Now, this stuff you don't have to add white paint, just use it for snow the way it is. Thank you, Barb. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to do that last. We'll cover that up. Let's go ahead and cut all these pieces so he has a full. I have a feather for his hat too. I found a cool feather for him. So I take all these little tiny pieces to build up the greenery instead of wasting it all as I throw it on the floor. Okay, so we are going to add we're going to add some pieces. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hey, Vay, how are you? I can't see what I'm doing, guys. I was telling my husband that too. It's like I said, where's my eyesight going? I'm sure it has a lot to do with age. And I've got this cute little feather, guys. Thank you, guys. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? We're gonna take some of that off. He's special. He's dapper. He's gonna be a special. He's still not done. I gotta put his buttons on and stuff. How's he look? Does he look okay? Hi, Deb Smith. How are you? Got so much glue on here. Okay. Now we gotta add some berries. I'm just gonna put a couple berries, little berries on him. Oh, I'm hoping tomorrow I can get on a little earlier so it's not so late for everybody. Oh, no, it's broken. Maybe I can break them. Tip them in a little. Yeah. I don't like that. Oh, our neighbor was looking out her back door window. Big old tarantula on her back patio door. We had one last year. He scared the crud out of me because he came out of nowhere from the ground up. This is hot. From the ground up, he came up and he just jumped up and scared the living daylights out of me. Okay. Let me get his buttons. I forgot about his buttons. I'm a slacker, guys. Sorry. Find all my stuff here. I had my place cleaned up here and then I made a mess again and then I want black. Let's see. I have more black. I have little blacks. That should be okay. I'm gonna open this up. Okay. Let me see if I have a tweezer because my hands don't hold anything up anymore. I have floaters so bad in my eyes ever since I had retinal tear, and let me tell you, it messes with you because it blocks your vision. It gives you all these spots. I'd have to burn. Oh, hey Rachel. Yeah, hey Connie. Let me tell you, it's a freaky thing to see them, but just ignore them and you'll be fine. They don't eat a lot. They won't eat you. I have a lot of glue on here. Gosh. It's time to get a new glue gun. Christmas is coming, I guess I get a new glue gun. Okay, but I'm going to spoof him up a little bit. He needs something else on here. Maybe? No. Okay, he needs a big button. Since we are doing the reds. I'm going to go ahead and give him a little greenery on his lapel here. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people say the same thing. With that. They don't like critters. No like a critters. Hang on. I'll show you guys here in a second. That was a bad cut. And this button should be okay on him. You think I should do the red one? Hang on. You think I should do the red button? The red and white. Hi Julie, how are you? Hi Stephanie. Should I do the red button on here? Should I stick with the red? I just do the red button on here? The last thing I'm going to put on here is the snow and then a little bit of glitter. Okay. Make him a little dapper man. Little dapper man. Okay, so now we'll have to use anything else I forgot to put on here. We're going to use some of the DAP, and we have our Epsom salt. You know me, I love my Epsom salt. Hey Sandy, how are you? Thank you guys. Hey Shirley, how are you? So now we're going to take, let me see if I have a decent brush. We're going to take a little bit of the DAP. Now, you don't have to use the, oh, Mod Podge, that's right. I was told to use Mod Podge by a niece. So I am using Mod Podge. She told me that it works easier. I know I have Mod Podge here somewhere. This should be okay, I think, because I've got Mod Podge in here. See, if I organize, I can't find anything, guys. I'm just going to use this. It's good enough. She says it makes it smoother to go on. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty soft. So we're gonna put some on his hat because, you know, he's a snowman. Now I did, I'll put a little bit more in here. I did make did I keep them out here? This guy did. This is all freehand. I did him years ago. So we're basically going to achieve the same thing with this. We're going to, hey Teresa, we're going to achieve the same thing kind of with his hat. It just makes a world of difference in how it looks. I wish I had a better way of getting it on. It still is not as good as I would like it to be. I think, you know what? Then I had a popsicle stick I could use. Lord, I have, this stuff is his made a nest. I have all this more on the side of my thing going into all my paintbrushes. Hang on. Needs a little bit more. Thank you guys. Trying to get with the program today. I like that better. Trying to get as much as I can on here and in different spots. I should have grabbed my flat brush. That would have been easier than this. And then we're going to add, hang on, I'll put a little bit more. I think the wetter it is, the better it is. Oh no, I haven't, Donna. I need to try that. Hey Joanne, I need to try that. I'm always game for new stuff, to learn new stuff. I will definitely do that. Now we're going to put some glitter on here too, guys. Don't like this brush. I need something. See, I cleaned my room now. And let's see if I can find. Should never clean my room, guys. Because when I clean my room and I can't find anything, there. Here is what we need. My little, I'll have to try that with the shaving cream. This will be better. This should be better. It's just supposed to look like snow, so it's okay. Won't be perfect, but hey, I think it'll be fine. We'll call him Chili. His name will be Chili. I don't think this does any better than the other stuff. I'm going to try that next time. I think still will be fine, but okay, I'm going to put a little bit on his scarf. We all know if you've been up north, you know snow gets on everything. Okay, and we will put some on Chili's nose. See where it goes with that. So thank you guys. Hi Candy, how are you? Hey Kathy Goodwin, let's go ahead and use our Epsom salt. I know I have a container here. So let's get our Epsom salt on. I'm just a new fan of this stuff. I love my Epsom salt. I love the other stuff too, the diamond dust. That still's my favorite, but I am a little leery now with putting that on anything, especially around my animal. Because I mean, I still catch it in my feet and everything, guys. How does Chili look so far? Does Chili look okay? Hey, Rebecca. How does Chili look? Does he look okay? You could do so much with this little guy, but the glasses make him. He's just adorable. I got it all over me. Okay, so I was trying to see if there's anything else I need to do with Chili. Got to get rid of all the glue. I could have probably, and what I'll do is when I'm done with him, I'll spray him. Thank you, Levon. Thank you, Candy. The glasses are cute. I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff from Sherry's Decor and more. So she sells glasses. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else he needs? I know it's a mess in here. Is anybody else messy like me? Because I'm messy. Let me come up here. Does he need anything, or does he look like he's good? Oh wait, you can't see him. Does he look like he's good, or does he need some more snow on him? Thank you, guys. You think I better probably put some, should I put some snow on his back of his thing? Why not? I don't know why I asked you and then I just do my own thing. Because he's chilly. I'm going to try that with the shaving cream. I'll have to go out and buy some. I wanted to give him arms, but you know what? All my guys have never had arms. So I thought maybe I shouldn't do arms. Let's do his back. Hi, Dottie's Designs. How are you? This is where I make a mess. I'll have it all over my floor, guys. But see, it really works out nice just doing the Epsom salt instead of spending all the money on diamond dust. The diamond dust is great, don't get me wrong, but it's expensive. And you get a little jar compared to what? This is like $3, maybe $3 for him, you know, to put the stuff on here. It's such a mess. This is how I lose stuff. I don't clean up after myself right away. So just adding the little thing, yeah, it hides. And the other thing, you could spray this when you're done with that Epsom salt, Mod Podge, and it'll seal it all. And then he has the glittery hat, and he has all that. I think he's cute, a little chilly. We'll call him Chilly. Well, thank you, Tessie. Thank you, guys. You're always so sweet. I appreciate you all. I really do. Without you guys, I couldn't do what I do and be successful in life, because you guys make my day. I just love it. I love to be able to do more than I've ever done before, because I used to do Chalkator and it was just strictly chalk all the time, and it kind of got old after a while. I mean, I like it. I have lots of chalk because I did it since 2020, and it was just this year I decided no more because I'm kind of done with it. Hi, Shelly. Chilly and Shelly. No, just kidding. So maybe I should put a little, I'll spray underneath him and throw some spray glue underneath here and throw some glitter underneath his hat too. Now the other thing you can do with this is you could spray him down really good and glitter him up. Hi, Annette, how are you? Thank you, Gina. You could spray glue him, not spray glue, Mod Podge, and then sprinkle a lot of the glitter on him. Hi, Robin, how are you? I think Robin is Robin's Nest, right, Robin? I hope so. So you could glitter him up even more than he is. But these are my little nerdy collection. I've got the only next one I've got to do is before November is over with. I've got to do my Scarecrow yet. He's my next one to do. And I've been trying to get these on Pinterest, on my pages on Pinterest, so I have them collected there. But gosh, it's a lot to keep up with all this stuff, you guys. I don't know how someone does YouTube, does this. It's a lot, unless you have that time. And I have time, but I'm always busy doing something. I'm just never just sitting. I would love to sit, but that'll never happen in my world. I'm always running. So, but here's Chilly. Little Mr. Chilly, I guess this is the easiest way to hold him up. So, but that's what I had tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to make wooden presents. I don't know if you've ever seen it, where you take, and I've done it before, but on a smaller scale. Tomorrow we'll take some flat boards and we're going to make them look like Christmas presents. I have a lot of fabric, or not fabric, but ribbon that's really thick to make it for a big board, and we'll embellish it and stuff. Hi, Patsy, how are you? Thank you. I love the snowman. Snowman is great. Like I said, I'll sprinkle the glitter in here after we're done. I'll spray them down really good and seal them up. But remember, he's dripping on me all this stuff. Seal him up really good. He does have rice inside him. I was told you should seal it. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, isn't it cute? Look at that little beaner of his. He got a big old beaner, a little honker there. But the glasses just make the difference on here. He's just adorable. And like I said, we'll add more the glitter, but I'm going to spray the Mod Podge so I can add a little bit more glitter to him. Hi Barb, how are you? So that's what I had tonight. Tomorrow we'll do the packages. Thursday I'm on Craft Around the Clock, a 45-minute segment from 11:15 to 12. I don't know. I'll post it. It's 11, I think it's 11:15 to 12 or something like that. I don't know. I got to have a calendar in front of me 24/7, guys. So that's what I had tonight. Tomorrow that, and then Thursday, and then Friday. I don't think I have anything going on Friday except for watching my grandson, and that's about the end of it. Hi Phyllis, how are you? If you're new to my page, make sure you let me know you're new so I can welcome you better. Because sometimes I don't catch you all when you pop on because I'm too busy looking at what I'm doing. Unlike others, I try to socialize sometimes, but sometimes I get engrossed in what I'm doing. Oh yes, yes, you take care. I'm saying prayers for you, girl, for that surgery. You get well. There's no fun with being down. I know Kurt's got his next surgery coming up hopefully in November, and I hope to pray to God that that's his last one he has to have, and then he's on the road to recovery because he's over with having to have surgeries and stuff. So, and you could put some more snow on his belly or whatever, but 2 cups of rice inside these socks, and these are those diabetic socks. They are great. I was gonna do the stained version. This is gonna be my Scarecrow, but I'm not there yet. I'll get him worked on eventually. But these diabetic socks are awesome. I bought so many I didn't realize I had them. I finally cleaned house and I organized my stuff and I had a whole bunch. These are excellent for coffee staining. This is a heavy duty coffee stain. So I've seen many of them do this where they fill this as a stocking for on the fireplace. So, I mean, you could fill this up with, you know, puff it up a little bit with stuffing, and then add the sock edges, the front edges, embellish it, and then now you can hang these on a piece of wood. So maybe that'll be something I'll do one day. You know, I've seen that done too. So, well guys, I'm going to let you go. You all take care. Thank you for taking the time to come out and watch me. I will be on tomorrow, and I know I would love to give you a perfect time for everything, but in my life, there's not a time I can just put down in stone. Yeah, welcome you guys. Any of you new followers, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on and watching. And there will be more nerdy ones to come. Now, I did the bunny. I didn't do one for Valentine's Day. I should do one for New Year's. I'll do another one for Christmas. Maybe I'll try to do a Santa or something. But I love these little guys. I've got hold on, I'll show you my other two. Now, I have a bat, but I took his glasses off. I ripped his glasses off because I needed, see, here's the nerdy mummy. Isn't he cute? And then here's the nerdy bee. He's my original. This is my original nerdy, here's my nerdy bee. He's the original that started it all. And then my bat, ripped his glasses off. I needed them for tonight. So he's not completely finished either, but I got to put his glasses on. But I ordered them Sherry Decor and more. She's got lots of them. She's going to make me. So, but aren't these cute? I love him. He's cute. I haven't figured his name out yet. But these are easy to make. These are fun with the kids to do. They don't take much. Yes, the bee, excuse me, the bee is adorable. I couldn't get rid of my original. I know a bunch of people bought the bee. I made quite a few of those, but I think like the snowman's adorable. I need to make more. That's why I say I kind of hope I get into the antique store because this would go pretty good, I think. Thank you guys. I think this would go pretty good if I did a bunch of these and maybe I think the snowman's good. I don't know if I need a Santa, but I think he's pretty cute. So, but, well then join me tomorrow. You guys, I'm on Telegram. If you don't have Telegram, I'm on Telegram. Just link and join me on there, and then you'll get my notifications. I always post something on Facebook as well as Telegram to let you guys know I'm on. and stuff like that. So, well guys, love you. Talk to you soon. Have a great evening. Get some rest. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.